A fine afternoon to enjoy our national pastime at Seattle's Safeco Field. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it comes your way next. Yovani Gallardo, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's got interesting numbers, and if you look at his strikeouts to walk ratio, it's 1-to-1. So it's not great. It's not terribly bad. It means he throws strikes, but he doesn't have the stuff that's going to totally dominate hitters. Got to rely a lot on his defense. We'll watch and see how this one unfolds.
Here's Brett Gardner now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Brett Gardner.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. HR, your former employer, the Mariners, entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He leads the team in on-base percentage, and we all know that's become a highly valued stat in today's game. He makes things happen for his offense, and a lot of times when he's going good, the lineup is too.
Standing in, number 77. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has gotten the inconsistent label before, but it's usually not too bad. Sometimes he's dead on with corner pitches, and other times he seems to tighten it up a bit. Up and down seems to be a similar experience, so we'll see how he does in this one. Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
3-0 now. One out, nobody on. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 0-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 0-2 coming from Gallardo. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Great start to the outing here for Yovani Gallardo. It's the Yankees nothing. Mariners coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. CC Sabathia, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, I look at his stat line, Matt. I look at his whip, and it's just above league average, and that tells me he struggles just a little bit this year. If he can keep runners off the base paths and not pile up a lot more than maybe the one or a little bit above an inning, then he's got a chance to win. So keeping the traffic limited is the key to his success in this game.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Now batting, Danny Valencia, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Cano waits on the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And there's ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. And a fastball just a bit high. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now the 3-2 from Sabathia. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch on its way. Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Now the first pitch from CC. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Dan, Harold, and I are back in Seattle in just a moment. Matt Holliday standing in now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes a called strike 1. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at second base, Robinson Cano, maybe one of the smoothest guys that's ever played the game. He plays so easy. It's almost like he's out there listening to jazz when he's catching a ground ball and flipping it to first.
Here's DIDI Gregorius. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Bases are empty, one man out. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch.
HEADLEY.
You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Chase Headley. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. And Todd Frazier on deck will have a chance to bat this inning.
Tell you, Matt, I get excited when I see that. I don't understand why more guys don't do it. They're shifted over to one side. You just take the ball and shoot it to left field like he did right there. That was pretty.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And he misses there, 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
A runner on first with 2 away. Ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Another try at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Number 39 would be next. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. The payoff pitch one more time. Tapped down the line, but it gets foul. 2 out with the man at first. High in the air out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Henniger. And that retires the side. The Yanks leave 1. It remains 1-0. Here's the third baseman now,
Leading
Kyle
off for the
Seager.
Mariners.
He enters play hitting down in the
Third
240s for the year.
Kyle Seager.
Sabathia really putting all of his body behind that fastball. It's strike one. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here's Sabathia on 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And that misses for ball one. That's by him for strike one. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting seventh, left fielder Ben Gamel.
Into the box now, Ben Gamel. The average on the year for him is just shy of 310 entering action in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty here with two men out. Strike two.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first two outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
0-2 coming from Sabathia. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, 0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. His club trails 1-0. A sight to be seen. The great Pike Place Market here in Seattle. Welcome back to baseball on the show. At the plate, number 39. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Digging in for his second at bat, Brett Gardner. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with two strikes, not with no strikes.
A runner at first with no outs here. Grounded to the right. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Throw over to first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him.
I think he was going first pitch, first movement all the way, and apparently the pitcher knew it too, caught him leaning.
Into the box now, number 77. Line to the right side, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Mariners are on top, 1-0. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Now here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Line towards center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd.
Hey, look, he may be hitting at the bottom of the order. If you put him in another lineup, he's at the top. This lineup is loaded. Don't overlook him.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Ruiz, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners on the move for second. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Striding in once again, Gene Segura. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. A changeup over the inside corner. One out and a runner on second base. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 3-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. Sanchez has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
In now, Danny Valencia, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 1-0 from CC. Fouled off into the seats behind first.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
1-1. Here it comes. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Full count. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Sabathia pauses. Here comes the 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here against Giovanni Gallardo. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Gallardo back to work as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Ready for another chance. Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Bouncer down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expected to mix it up.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting,
into the box,
designated
Matt
hitter,
Holliday.
Matt Holiday.
As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. '50th pitch of the game on its way. 2-0 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout, and that's going to land foul.
Well, he saw that ball pretty good. Too bad he couldn't keep it fair.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and Holiday will take a little vacation as he's retired. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, DIDI Gregorius.
Digging in, DIDI Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even at 1 apiece. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie CANO settling in to start the inning. CANO waits on the first pitch. In the air out toward right field. Judge is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good fastball from Sabathia to start the at-bat. It's strike 1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. 19th home run for him on the season, as the Mariners have now taken a 2-1 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager.
Kyle Seager.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The pitch. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. 2 runs, 4 hits. And no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Sabathia gets the sign. Here he comes on 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 2-2 offering. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. One for the Mariners in the inning, and it comes on the strength of this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 2-1 Mariners. Settling in now, Chase Headley. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 12, Chase Headley.
First pitch on its way from Gallardo. Fouled back.
Nope,
and a neck-high fastball that time. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. Chase Headley with a solo shot. 4th home run for him on the season as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose.
FRAZIER.
Here's Todd Frazier now. A weak chopper up the line. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Stepping in now, number 39, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. Now here's the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
That's a nice spot for a pitcher down there below the knees, but I think that call's a little bit low.
2 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Here's Gallardo now with the 2-1. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone,
77.
and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Into the box now, number 77. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Middle of the afternoon here at Safeco, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
Leading off for the
He'll
Mariners.
stand in now against CC
Left
Sabathia
fielder,
to get the inning started.
Gamble.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Digging in to try it again, Guillermo Heredia. He reached on a single in his first try. In there, and it's 0-1. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, that's a nice infield single, and was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you used to say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now the first pitch from CC. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here's Sabathia on 2-0. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Gene Segura standing in. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
3-1 now.
3-1 count, first and second. A lot of things can be happening here. I wonder if the runners start, but more importantly, get a pitch you can drive.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
The batter, first baseman, Danny Valencia.
Digging in once again, Danny Valencia. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 4-2.
Hey, always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
First and second now, 1 man out. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Now both runners are breaking. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Here's the 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Digging in and looking for more, Nelson Cruz. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge going back on it. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And it looks like that'll be the end of the afternoon for CC Sabathia. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Chad Green is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Chad Green. Third base
standing in now,
15.
Kyle Seager.
Kyle Seager.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Set to deal on 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Mitch Haniger would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Mariners 7 and the Yankees 2. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And he takes this one high. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And the pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he looks at one in there. 1-2.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Squared that one up just a little late. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody. In the air now, out to right field. Haniger is
back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday standing in now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Here's the 2-1 now to Holliday. Swinging is Holliday as this one's on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Ready once again, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Ben Gamel waits on deck. Here comes the payoff pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And this is fouled at the plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And that one misses. So the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Up next for Seattle, left fielder, Ben Gamel.
Digging in and looking for more, Ben Gamel. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gardner on the move. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Yeah, it's hard to say what would have happened if this didn't hop over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll end up with a runner at second and third and still no outs following the ground rule double.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
He's set, and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
And he chased it in the dirt. Sanchez recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Heredia is retired, and there's one away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
In now, Carlos Ruiz, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. He enters this at-bat 1-for-2 with a walk. He's set. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Here comes the 1-0. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run is scored. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
Now batting, first baseman, Danny.
Ready for another
Valencia.
shot now, Danny Valencia. He singled earlier, making him 1-for-2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Gardner. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Mariners forced to settle for 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Mariners 8 and the Yankees 2. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Mark Zepchinski Enters from
Now
the pen to
pitching for the
begin the
Mariners,
frame with a sizable
number
lead with
25,
which to work.
Mark Zepchinski.
Here's DIDI Gregorius. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh.
DIDI Gregorius.
Hit sharply on the ground. CANO fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first baseman, number 12, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Right side, hit hard. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Another hit right there. Man, he is having a big series right here on the road. He's having some kind of impact on this series, the way he's collecting base hits.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Todd Frazier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
Well, they're down by a lot, but they've been able to string together now a couple hits in a row.
39.
This is a big inning. If they can turn it around, they still got a chance to get back in this game. They don't score here, this game's about over.
Stepping in now, number 39, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sinker's low but called for a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
He's set. Here's the 2-2 down the third baseline. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And the runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it an 8-3 ball game.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back-to-back singles.
GARDNER.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0, here it is. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He used to say he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
Ground ball right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Now batting, number 77.
Into the box now, number 77. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Way out in front. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. CANO for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Tommy Canely gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tommy Canely.
Striding in once again, Robinson Cano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Robinson Cano.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Cano awaiting the 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. 2-2, here it is. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Nelson Cruz will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Digging in once again, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Seattle, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. 32 now for the season, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Nick Vincent is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 50, Nick Vincent. Up next for the Yankees, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. On deck, the power hitting Matt Holliday. He'll hit next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday standing in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he takes a called strike. 0-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the run is Heredia. Makes the play. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, shortstop, DIDI Gregorius.
Here's DIDI Gregorius. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. From the stretch. That's wide. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second. And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Fouled back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay throw won't get him.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, the pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it,
HEADLEY.
he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Chase Headley. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. Runners are at first and third, one away. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Ready with the 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit.
In to score the runner from third.
Well, how about that for a 4-hit game? He homered earlier. Now he picks up his 4th hit of the game. Wow, he's having a tremendous game.
FRAZIER.
James Paxton takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
James Paxton.
Jacoby Ellsbury will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
And he lays off there, 1-0. The numbers coming in. He's at 255. 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Heredia has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
So striding forward now, number 39. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. 3 runs already home here. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away. Here's his swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. Here's the payoff pitch, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Mariners 8 and the Yankees 6. David Robertson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Ronald Torreyes has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
74, Ronald Torreyes.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ben Gamble. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Fielder, Ben Gamble.
Hot shot down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Around first, he's digging for second, and he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. Digging in now, Carlos Ruiz. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. In there, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready on 1-2. And this one gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Hit in the air to right field. Judge is going to get there, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 9-6 ball game.
Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. It's the M's 9 and the Yankees 6. Edwin Diaz
please.
comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Segura onto the grass, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 77.
Digging in, number 77. He was a double play victim last time around. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Just a tick behind for a strike. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Heredia is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
9-6, the final tally in this one. Giovanni Gallardo with his 4th win this season. CC Sabathia allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Edwin Diaz records the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 9 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Yankees, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors, They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Giovanni Gallardo. His record is now 4-7. The loss goes to CC Sabathia. He falls to 9-4. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.